how goes this Sunday? Hello. I'm a little late. I got stuck on the road, but hey, here I am. I was finishing off with my mom, just saying goodbye as she went off to her place. So, you know, family important. You say that. I'm finally able to make a stream. Well, hello, Lunar Lilith. Yo, is that a Sky Knight Lord donating 100 biddies? Sky, what's up, bro? How you doing, friend? I wonder if Sky and I have something planned for later. Hello to you, you beautiful bastard. I feel like you and I have something going on in a matter of like 30-40 minutes. Lilith, welcome. Happy you could make it to a stream today. Relatively chill stream today. Our motivation stream isn't going to be like as long as the others. Mostly because I'm a little late. And today's topic is a relatively straightforward one. And then we're going into some really fun gaming later. Some zombie slaying. Where Sky and I are going to be zombie slayers with a Z. Because even though we're old, we're still cool. So, that's going to be exciting. So what is up? How is your guys' weekend and days and lives? What is throws cookies? Oh my god, it's dark here. Dark, what's going on? Let me drop you all some believes. Let me get some believes and let me get you some seems good. I will take those cookies, Dark. How are you doing, friend? Happy Sunday. Happy discussion topic on proper sleeping, because that's a thing. Hi, Oni-chan. Hi, Imoto. How are you, honey? What's going on? Let me drop you some beliefs, too. I feel like I just should do like belief spam for y'all. There's like one, there's like two, and there's like three. Okay, there we go. There's some beliefs. I'm still relaxed from Darkseeker chatting last week. Yo, Pug, what's going on, bro? Yo, thank you for the 500 biddies. Oh man, Lilith, thank you for the 500 biddies. You know what that means? That means I have to do a wheel spin, 2 times. So Lilith, in case you didn't know, if you donate 200 biddies, you get a wheel spin. You donated 5, which gets you 2, because I have to round down. That's the way it works. Thank you for those 500 biddies, those friend. Let me spin the wheel. I'm still running on a high from last week, says Stark. I mean, that's fair. I'm still riding on a high from, well, most things, I guess. Life's just been good. I mean, aside from the fact, the only bad thing that like happened this weekend was I didn't get my double masters box for Magic. So I didn't get to open everything with everyone on Friday night like you all saw. So that was like the only bad thing that really happened. But it comes tomorrow, so like I still get to open it. Just means Monday night stream will be boxed opening of double masters plus MTG Arena. Hi. So that's tomorrow night. Let me do these wheel spins, and I think I have some point redemptions that I owe Honey. And then we're gonna get into our discussion topic. And yeah. But happy Sunday. So let's kick this off with some wheel spins to see what other shenanigans I'm getting up to today. So, let me do the thing where I, like, properly log into this amazing Streamlabs thing. I didn't know, but the sweet, I got you, no worries. I should pay attention to proper sleeping, because I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't either, relatively. I know what it consists of, and sometimes when it's good to do, and sometimes when it's not good to do. So, that's the life. But, we have a wheel spin under my hand that's, like, kind of cut off here. Wheel spin to my life? No. Ah! Wheel spin to my there we go. Wheel spin. Okay. Here we go. We're going to spin the wheel twice for Lilith. Thank you again. And we're going to spin the wheel in 3, 2, where's the button? 1, and let's go. Lilith, my friend, you win for your first spin today. Auto concede. Huh. I gotta figure out how that's gonna work with our game today. I guess in the first zombie fight, I'm just gonna have to give up and die and become zombie food. We'll figure that out when we get there. So you got an auto concede. Your second win of the day is... You must die. I guess I have to die at this point. Sellout. All right. Maybe you should remove that one. Doesn't seem very fun. You have a point. In some games, it's funny. In zombie slaying games, not so much. We might remove that, actually. Okay, so, Lilith. How sellout works. You give me an object, an item, or a person. I will respin the wheel for Sky. Sky, thank you for those 200 biddies, friend, in addition to the one you gave me earlier. I appreciate it, friend. So Lilith, how the sellout works is, like I was trying to say, I will give you your spin. Let me finish the introduction of how sellout works. Let me do my job. Thank you for the biddies, though. So anyways, how it works is you give me an object, an item, or a person. I will then say a 30-second sellout about that thing. If it is a person, it is a motivational speech. If it is an object or item, it's a sellout. So I will say random reasons of why you should buy this item or product. If it is a motivational speech, obviously I will hype that person up. That person could be you. It could be whoever you want. Such sells we have done. I have had to do a shake weight. I think a toaster once. You want a kitty. You want to sell out about the kitty. Do you want to sell it about a specific kitty? I'm going to need context for this. I can just do it about a kitty if you want. Anyone want him to sell a sex eggs? Please no, we're on a PG channel at the minute. But I can do a sellout about a kitty. Let me do Sky's wheel spin first, and then I will do your sellout redemption. So spinning the wheel for Sky. Again, thank you for the bits, dude. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Spy, my dude. Spy, my dude. Sky, my dude. You win 10 squats. Okay, so. Sunday claims. No, I did honey claims, didn't I? I changed this. My cat that I want with a little eye. Oh, you got it. I can do that. He's adorable, too. Okay, so let me edit this command. Edit com. And this is honey claims. Thank you. No worries. You got it, friend. This was 20 squats. Okay. Because I got to do the fitness stuff for honey today, too. So we're going to be doing a 6-second plank, 20 squats, and 10 push-ups for those redemptions today. And I imagine at some point she'll ask me to do the flame, too. Because the flame during zombie hunting is relatively funny. Alright, so we're going to do the sellout for the kitten. Then I'm going to do fitness stuff. And then we're going to get into the motivational talk on proper sleeping. In that relative order. I will make switch it, but we'll see. Anyways. So. Have you ever wanted an adorable kitten? Have you ever thought that this little kitty with the little eyes that are so different are just so perfect and cute and cuddly? Well, let me tell you about the perfect cat just for you, and that is perfect with a P-U-R-R. There is this little kitty that you want to go to adopt. You're going to say to myself, well, I'm not sure about how I'm going to get this kitty. Well, let me tell you, you're going to believe you're going to get this kitty. Because that kitty is just going to be perfect. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be positively amazing. That kitty is going to be your kitty. And that kitty is going to be yours when you believe. So when you believe, you get the kitty. And you got to send emails about the kitty. So send the emails about the kitty and get the kitty. Because you want a perfect kitty. You want a positive kitty. You want to be a happy kitty. And if you want to be happy and avoid a catastrophe, yes, that is catastrophe as in C-A-T-catastrophe, you got to get the kitty. So get the kitty, be positive, and be perfect. Get the kitty. Thank you again for that redemption there, Lilith. I appreciate it. I hope you like the little sellout about the kitty. Aw, you'll get the kitty. You just gotta believe. Alright, the flame has killed a zombie. The flame has, actually. The flame has, you did very good. I'm happy. You got this. And the flame has killed a zombie. Okay, alright, let me get this fitness stuff out of the way. So I gotta do 60-second squat. Sorry, 60-second plank. 20 squats, 10 push-ups. So I'm going to do the squats and push-ups first, and then we'll end on the plank. Because that's always like the most awkward one I have to change the webcam angle for. Because I don't have the big webcam set up today. I'm on my laptop webcam. So let's do that. We're going to get hyped and fit, and we're going to get into this talk of motivation and sleep schedules. So in order to get hyped, we got to do the thing. The thing is energy, because Astrals has to get fit. I mean, I'm kind of ish getting there. These guns, they're not really guns, but hey, it's fine. I'm still fat in the stomach, and the stomach is where it matters for me at the minute. So, yeah. That's where we're at. So, we're going to get fit. Get cut like the flame. Why would the flame want to get cut? I feel that sounds bad. I feel that sounds very bad, Pug. Alright, let me switch the old webcam arena around here. Look at that. We're doing exercises already. Heyo! Wow, that is obscenely bright. Why is that so bright? I didn't think that... Okay. Lighting is relatively fixed. I mean, muscly. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Alright, well, we're kind of moving stuff. I gotta move this back more. Man, this webcam, I tell you, I like my other webcam, but it was just too awkward to, like, set up today. Alright. Is that good? Are we good? Okay, we're kind of good. So, alright, 20 squats on the clock. Kicking it down. Let's go. 1. As I like low-key try to balance backwards. Yeah. 2. 3. Now, you guys, you can do this at home too if you want. It's relatively easy. All you do, 4 is up and down. Proper form. Back held tight. Don't strain yourself. Legs at a 90. That's 6. There's 7. 8. And it'll get the blood flowing and the energy rolling. And you'll feel yourself just be a little tired, but a little bit better. Which is why I do like getting these redemptions. You're keeping me fit, and you're keeping me going. And I'm hoping that's feeding off on you. We're at 12. We're getting there. That's 13. Lucky number 13 going to 14. Look at that. Feel the burn. I mean, it's relatively light. It's just the fact it gets them moving. That's the big thing. It's a way to get some energy before we start getting into a talk about sleep, which might seem counterproductive with respect to motivation, but it's really not. They kind of go in tandem. There is 20. All right. What does it say? I mean, we were all staring at you, Flame. We are all good. True. Fair. All right. Let me set up for push-ups here. The Flame is still out of shape, but is working on it. FYI. I'm actually back to the gym this Tuesday. Okay. 10, nice and easy. Let's go. Hey, there we go. The Flame Gaze guitar, I put it on the wheel. Oh, I mean, my bass? Yeah. I play bass guitar. I'm very rusty at it. So, I need some more practice to get back up to it, but, no, you good, bug. When I start to get back into it, yeah, I could definitely put it on the wheel. I could play some chords and riffs and stuff. It's nothing amazing. But, yeah, I used to play it a lot more. No better time to practice than the present, believe. Fair, I could add that to the wheel. We could try, like, learning that might be kind of fun. Maybe we take off auto-concede and then someone, like, suggests a song. And we pick out some chords to try and learn on the bass with it. That might be kind of fun, actually. Okay. Play a song. Yeah, something like that. Actually, it might work. So we have sing a song and play a song. So we sing a verse or we play a verse. Alright, let me do this 60-second plank. And we're going to get on to our fitness, or fitness talk, our motivation talk. There's my clock. Okay. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're a third of the way through. Whew. Sorry for the heavy breathing. 2/3. There we go. Whew, okay. Alright, 20 squats, 10 push-ups, and a minute plank. Alright. Now, let me reset the old laptop here. And let's get into our motivational discussion topic of motivation and sleep. Now that we're all kind of like warmed up. Ah, what's up, Balloon? What is going on, my dude? How you doing, friend? Wow, too high. I reposition myself on the couch here. Whew. All right. So, Balloon, what is going on, friend? Happy Sunday. Happy. Good day. Also, let me just fix those redemptions. Thank you again, everyone, for the wheel spins, the biddies, the whole shebang. So, the only thing left is whenever Honey would like to claim the flame. That is the last claim remaining. Edicom claims. Still that and that. There we go. Alright, so we have a new discussion topic this week, namely motivation and sleep. The flame takes 8 hours of sleep at night is very important. The flame does. So motivation and sleep kind of comes in a few different ways, right? You have actual sleeping patterns, you have oversleeping, and you have sleeping in. Now, all three related because of sleep, but also different too. So, motivation and sleep, what does that actually mean? Well, it can mean two things. It's recognizing that your body needs rest, and you're taking the time to give yourself that rest, or it's recognizing that you need the motivation to get out of bed and do stuff. Me watching this about to take a nap, highly relevant, see? Also comes into recognizing when you need relaxation, like a nap is a form of rest and relax. So, what ties into what, right? Let me just pause the music here. So, what ties into what? I might actually choose to get some, like, relaxation music. Do we have that? I feel like music might not actually be bad with this. Maybe, like, ambient? Let me see if I can find relax. No, nothing relaxed. All right. EDM's not what we want. Chiptune, kind of hype. Not right now. Pop, meh. We could try ambient. That's fine. We'll deal with all the music. Anyways, so, like I was saying, our discussion topic today is motivation and sleep. That kind of comes in sleep in a few forms. That's sleeping on a schedule, that is oversleeping, and that is sleeping in. Motivation ties into that with respect to the motivation to get out of bed. The motivation to actually recognize that you need sleep and time to recover. And how that applies to you depends on what you're going through at the time in life, right? So, motivation to sleep in. That one, I think, is probably the most straightforward of any. The time to sleep in is to recognize when you may have stuff on the go, but you need proper rest. I will say I will include naps and sleeping in, as that is a form of rest throughout the day. When you've pushed your body, your mind, your life, and anything you do to a point of consistent energy burn, you need a way to bring that energy back in. We talked on a few different ways. Energy coming from friends, obviously energy from food, a difference of lifestyle. Another way you obviously get it back is with sleep. And sometimes you do need more sleep than others. A proper sleep schedule, which is one of our topics, definitely helps. But also recognizing when you need to sleep in or take a nap is one of the key other ways. Not every time when we're tired do we think, oh, I need a nap. Oh, I need to sleep in, right? That isn't our first go. Most of our thoughts during the day are, my day is started, my day is on the go. I am on the clock and I am going forward and doing stuff. And that mentality is fine. It gets you stuff done, but on the same side of the coin, you need to know when to step it back. You need to recognize when rest is actually your primary focus and rest is what you should be motivated for. I'll use the aspect of like a nap, for example, right? So there'll be times in the mid-afternoon we're actually tired and we feel like I want a nap, but you've got a lot on the go, you need to finish it. So is it actually a right time to take a nap? In a professional setting, no, it might not be. You're at work, obviously, like you are paid to be there, and you need to do your job. You can't be sleeping on the job. They don't pay you for that. They pay you to do your work, to be there and get stuff done. But what might be okay is when you're home later that night to take a 20-minute nap when you get home. Recognize you're tired. Recognize you want a little rest before you continue on with doing your nightly activities, whatever that may be. For me, it's generally gaming, fitness, YouTube videos, talking with friends, a mix of anything, really, just kind of everything. I mean, playing the bass guitar is we're apparently going to add it to the wheel now as I play a song. But I can't nap at work, obviously. That's not good. So what do? Honestly, when I get home, I will literally have a 20-minute nap on my couch, the streaming couch, and I'll just chill 20 minutes as soon as I'm home. I have changed, I am in comfy stuff, and bam, 20 minutes I'm out, and then 20 minutes I'm up, and I'm ready to just relax for the night. It's sort of like a de-stressing method too, because it's treated like a nightly ritual. You know, as soon as you've gone to have that nap, your workday is over. That's it. Anything you've stressed and left at, you're going to leave at work, and that's not what's with you at home right then. When you wake up from the nap, you're waking up to be relaxed and just to have a good time at night. Doing whatever you love or have to get done. I mean, you may have to do chores. I know I do, but even then, that little nap helps me to just be kind of ready. So I'm not just jumping from one activity to the next with nothing in between. Now, the other aspect of where this kind of turns in from napping is what we touched on, sleeping in. Some days you have to sleep in. You may have gone to bed really late. You may have gone to bed on time. But you're still feeling really tired. So is it always acceptable to sleep in? Again, the answer, no. But can you make time for it? For sure. Sleep in on a day off, a Saturday or a Sunday, even a Friday if you get Fridays off. If you start in the later in the day, sleep in 15 minutes. Let yourself have that little taste of the cake. A sleep in or a nap is sort of like a reward to yourself, right? You're giving yourself a little bit of rest, but you're saying, hey, I got through a long day. Hey, I had a busy night. Hey, I got stuff done. I'm going to do a little something for me. And sometimes that extra 15 or 20 minutes makes the difference in a week, to be honest, because you're just like, man, I had such a great sleep in on Thursday. I'm still feeling the vibrant energy on Friday. It's all about when you take it in. And I mean, when you're trying to get that kind of stuff under wraps, at the same time, I would highly advise trying to take a look at your sleep schedule. And, there's the old verbiage that they'll say, everyone needs 8 hours of sleep. Personally, I agree, 8 hours is like an ideal, but we're not in an ideal world. Things happen. There are nights where you'll be up and can't sleep, and you're up till 2 in the morning and have to get up at 4 or 5 or 6. There will be times when maybe you've gone to bed at 8 because you're like, I want to have like a 12-hour sleep. And you wake up at 2 in the morning because your body's like, nope, you got 6 hours. You're good to go. Get out of bed. Get it on. So getting yourself into like a good sleeping habit also can help with that. There's tons of different ways to do it. Everyone is 100% different in the amount of sleep that they try to get, that they need, that they function on. That is a person and life thing. Like for me, 8 hours is great, but like my ideal kind of sleep, I'm like 7.5. If I get 7.5 hours of sleep in a night, I feel good, I'm awake, and I'm focused. I wouldn't say I feel at my best, but I am cognitive to do what I need to do to have a good day. If I can snag 8 hours, that's even better, but I don't try to push for the 8 because there are other things that I like to do, and I know that if I go and sleep in over the 8 hours, I do feel overtired. Anything past 8, as much as I love it, I end up feeling more tired in the day than I do. So I kind of taught myself to get through a day on 7 hours-ish. And then if I choose to sleep in that extra 20 minutes to like 30 minutes when I stretch it, then I've hit my 8-hour threshold. So like 8 hours to me is like a reward. That's my sleep in. That's my little buffer. That's one of my tricks. So like I set myself to do 7 and 7.5, and then I give myself just a little buffer through the week when I'd be like, I don't need to get up so early today. I can sleep in just a bit. And then I'll have like 8 hours and I'll just be like, damn, I feel good. And I mean, I'll feel good on 7.5 hours. Send me to work on like 6.5 or 6 hours. I'll do it. It's doable. I've done it. I don't feel great though. Sticky man, what is going on, friend? Let me drop you some beliefs there. How is your Sunday going? But like, I can get through a day on 6 hours. It's not ideal. I don't feel great, but I can do it. And when I start getting into a habit of like 2 or 3 days in like 6 hours, I know I need to switch it up and get over to like back to a 7 hour sleep. Hi, List man. What is going on? Welcome, friend. How's your day going? Just got home from buying a trip to Germany. Nice, Sticky. Nice. That's a great thing to do. So yeah, I'll recognize like when I need to break a habit and get out. Hey, love it. The Born to Be Wild emotes. I think I got those. I should have those. Where did I throw those? There's somewhere in my chart here. There it is. I knew I had it. It was kicking around somewhere. But like I said, life gets in front of you. Life gets kind of in the way. Life is life. Life is going to impact how much you maybe sleep in a night or what you get done. There are nights when you do have to work late or get up super early. I had 3 weeks in a row where I had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to get to work for a 7 a.m. start meeting. So I was like ready to go at like 6:45. I'm going to look for a bit, making ribs and mowing lawn. No worries, hide your list. We'll still be here, friend. So like those 3 weeks were tough for me. I'm not normally up at 4:30. So I was like in bed by like 8:30 or 9. And I'd be up at like 3. I'd be like, where is my sleep? Let me sleep. World, why? And, it was 3 weeks of a lot of 6-hour shifts because I'm used to staying up later, and adjusting my sleep schedule to go to bed earlier is tough. I did it and I managed it for a bit, but there were some nights where I was like full of energy because I was up so early, and I'd be just like awake until like 11, and I have to get up at 4 or 5, and suddenly I'm on 5 hours of sleep. And I did that for 3-4 days in a row for a couple times in between weekends and regular shifts. But by the end, I finally got back into a regular schedule. My shifts went back to normal, and I readjusted myself. And like, there's a few different ways you can readjust the sleep schedule. Everyone, like I said, is completely different. There are different things you're going to try and different things you're going to do. For me, like, sometimes I try to force myself to sleep, and I do that with meditative music, ASMR. For those of you that don't know what ASMR is, it basically is listening to certain vocal triggers, whether it be from a voice or noise triggers of, say, someone like tapping their nails on like a phone case near a microphone. I don't think you'll hear well with this one. This is not an ASMR mic by any stretch, but it'll be sound or vocal triggers that sort of set them into a meditative or relaxive state. I find it very soothing. It's one of my go-to ways. I'll just turn on a amazing video to listen to like a calm voice. Like sometimes I'll watch Kaparian's videos before I go to bed because that's like a nightly ritual to watch Battlegrounds. Or I'll listen to Darkseeker because his voice is absolutely amazing. And 10 out of 10, I wish there was a Darkseeker ASMR channel to listen to. Dark, if you're listening, this is a cue. Please go make ASMR. KK, thanks, bye. Totally not trying to coerce someone. Promise that's not what we do here. Anyways, sliding back into topic. You recognize what can help you get to sleep and use those kind of things to help you get onto a better schedule. If you sort of trick yourself, and I say trick with quotations, because sometimes you can just go into a sleep state. That's completely possible. You just are so tired, or you need to sleep. You let your body do it. But there are other times you need to just get your body into a relaxed state where it just takes over and it goes to sleep for you. You don't mentally think about it. You're just kind of like, I feel good, and then suddenly you're out. So recognizing the different ways and triggers that you have to get yourself into a good night's sleep is a great way to start with adjusting a sleep schedule to get into the amount of sleep that you want to strive for. I knew a person in university who functioned amazing on 4.5 hours of sleep. That was just their thing. They would be high-wired, energized, and ready to go, and they did 4.5 hours every day. Don't know how they did it. I love sleep too much. I've done 4.5 hours days. I don't like doing it. I can, but I don't want to, and hopefully never have to again anytime soon. Anyways, everyone's different. What the medical may say about 8 hours is true. Your body does need 8 hours, but how much you feel you need or how much you operate on is what you know best. You know your body best. Recognize how much you function in on the day and what you want to strive for in sleep. Always aim for a top end. Save a little bit of wiggle room for sleeping in to give yourself kind of that reward. And honestly, make time for naps. If you're not a nap person, fine. That 100%. Don't force yourself to a nap. Let yourself be taken away into an early sleep time. Find something to relax yourself. Meditate. Maybe meditate is your relaxation way. It's still sort of like a nap, but you're awake and cognitive for the most part, unless you're entirely focused on something else. But the point of everything is you need to recognize when your body needs to either readjust a sleep schedule or readjust for more rest. If you continue to go through a cycle of days without the required amount of rest that you yourself know you need, you are doing detriment to yourself. You're inhibiting your ability to do better and to continue on your energy trail to want to succeed and be motivated and to stay happy and healthy. Right? It's an energy return thing. If your body uses, let's say, 8 hours of energy a day, then you need 8 hours of sleep to get it back. If you're not giving yourself that back, then every day you're ticking off a little bit of less energy than what you had. The next day, maybe you have 7.5 hours of energy. The day after that, maybe it's 7. Then you're down to 6.5, and 6. And it keeps going down further and further until you're at this tired state where you literally are a zombie with no sleep. And what's worse than the Waking Dead? See, there was a joke of the Walking Dead. For those that didn't clue in. Anyways, terrible pun aside, you need to refresh the amount of energy your body needs in each day. That's how motivation ties into this, because motivation isn't just about being motivated to get things done. It's being motivated in your life to do things. It's motivated to know you need to go to sleep. Keep the motivation that, yes, I need to be happy to go to rest and recognize that's what I need to get through a day. I need to be motivated to know that I need a nap, because motivation takes energy. Napping takes energy to get started, and then it returns energy, just like sleeping. And it sort of ties into the next part of the topic, which is being motivated to get out of bed, because there are times when we just don't feel like getting out of bed, obviously, right? And that ties in when you don't have enough energy. If you have lacked sleep for days on end, and finally you're just onto a nice sleep, and suddenly you're just like, I don't want to get out because I don't have the energy to get out. And that's a sign that things need to change to bring in more energy because you're lacking. But you know that in order to get through the day and to keep your energy flowing, you do have to get out of bed. And I mean, granted, we've touched on this before. There are different reasons why someone may not want to get out of bed. You know, there are medical problems that could be. You could be facing anxiety, depression, something that's inhibiting you in other ways. And that touches on our earlier subjects of where we go on, celebrate the little things. Just be happy with what you get on in a day and keep that flowing forward. But straightly focusing on the motivation to get out of bed, this is just on the topic of there are things you need to get done in a day. They may be small, they may be big, but there are things you need to get done. Take the time you need to rest, but recognize that stuff isn't going to go away, and you still need to deal with it. And you are going to deal with it. And the first step to dealing with it is taking that step out of bed. Right? Like, you could put off dishes for 2 days, that's fine, but those dishes are still going to be there. You might need 2 days to recoup of energy because you've just had such a busy time at work, and that's fine. But just remember, you do have to get those dishes done. You need to clean things up. Things don't wait for you. I mean, in respect that they won't get done, they will wait for you, but the world doesn't stop for you, is what I'm getting at. Things don't halt. Things will sit. Things won't change until you put in the effort to change. And that goes into getting things done, but also getting in for your rest. You want to change your sleep schedule. You want maybe an extra 30 minutes of sleep. That's not going to change until you put in the effort to make sure you're allocating time in a day for yourself to have that time for sleep or that half-hour nap. Like, I make it a priority for myself on the weekends between when I'm done working on Friday and when I start stream on a Friday afternoon to have like a half-hour nap. I literally set off a block of time and be like, 2:30 to 3:30 or 2:30 to 3. This is Astral's nap time. My phone is away, my eyes are out, the blinds are shut, and I am out like a light for a good half hour to an hour. And that is my every Friday afternoon, and I love it. It sometimes is my Sunday, but only with respect to after 5 o'clock when stream is done, and or before when I've already finished the morning coffee and I'm still kind of tired and I just want a little rest before stream starts, because sometimes I need a little boost of energy to get through, and that to me is my naps are like my amazing thing that I love to look forward to. I love naps. I live naps. At a convention, I will finish up stuff by like 3 in the afternoon, and I will get over back to my hotel room and I will have a nice half-hour nap in AC, and it is amazing. Like, we were at a convention a couple years ago, and it was about 32 degrees outside, blistering hot. Humidity was like 100%. We were like sweating. I'm wearing like a full suit of armor out of thermoplastic for the day, and I made it about 2 hours outside. And before we left in that hotel room, I set the temperature to 14 degrees Celsius. Very cold, but let me tell you, when you get in after wearing a suit of armor for 2 hours out of thermoplastic in 100% humidity in 32-degree weather, that's 32 degrees without humidity, by the way. It was more like 40. That 14 degrees was the nicest thing I have felt that whole day. And I passed right out on the bed for like 45 minutes, just drenched in sweat. And that was amazing to me. That was one of my highlights of the convention, was just having an amazing nap in that coolness, because it was freaking hot otherwise. But like, I recognized that I needed the rest. I took the nap and I had it. And I make sure to do that on weekends, because it helps me to get through, to keep energy, to keep motivated and keep up, because it's a recharge cycle. And I'm happy and motivated when I get to go to sleep. I know it sounds weird, because it's like, I'm sleeping. Shouldn't I be tired? Yes, you should be. Yes, tiredness is napping. But it's motivated to nap, because I'm like, this is time for me, and I'm happy to take it. This is one of my little things that I'd like to celebrate and have a fun time with. It's a Sunday afternoon nap, just being with like a bit of sun and a nice cool breeze on you, is honestly what to me is one of the most amazing feelings in the world. It's just, everything else melts away, and the only care you have is that nice little cool breeze on you as you just rest. There's no care, there's no worry, there's no impending danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger things, right? Like, there's nothing external factor that's going to hit you in a negative way. This is just a recharge time to have time for you. And the same applies to a sleep schedule too, in that those 7.5, those 8 hours, those 6 hours, whatever you choose is the right time to sleep for you, that's just the time for you at night. That is not going to be anything else. I mean, like, there will be things that interrupt always. Like, we all sometimes get bad dreams. And a pet wakes us up in the middle of the night. We get a phone call, things happen, but, you've set out that time outside of external factors that can't be controlled to be time for you, to time to rest, to time to sleep. That is your night, your sleep, your chance to just let everything melt away. And it's the same with sleeping in. Sometimes it's nice just to pick a day in the week that's like your sleep-in day. If you can afford an extra 15-minute sleep in once a week, I think that's great. You've set aside a specific 15 minutes of time just for you, nothing else. And that's something to still kind of celebrate for, because that's just 15 minutes of time that's uninterrupted in a blissful state and rest just for you. So it was a bit of a short talk today. There's not too much really I can cover that we can really cover on motivation and sleep. I just wanted to give you kind of insights on what I do, suggested things to tie in. I hope you found it informative. I hope it was good. So that is kind of our talk on motivation and sleeping today, the importance and what it can help and what it can do and what I like to do with it. So if you have any questions, feel free to fire them out. I'm going to hop in Discord with Mr. Sky, because we have some zombie slaying to do. Sorry, zombie slaying, and I say that. Zombie slayers with a Z. Because like a good friend of mine, we say it with a Z because we're so cool. And I'm hoping he's available in there. Claps believe. Well, thank you, Lilith. I appreciate that. I love you guys hanging out for this, and I appreciate everyone come by. I hope you enjoy these sort of half-hour to hour talks. I know some are shorter than others. Others can kind of go on. Yo, Elia, what is going on? But I'm happy people are enjoying them. I honestly never thought like 2 months ago I'd be doing motivational talks like this on a Sunday. It just never clicked in to be something I would do. And then, I took advice on a friend, cough, dark secret cough, and started doing it. I've been having a blast with them, just talking about different things, different fun stuff that kind of comes up, and sharing different things that make it bad. Made it back to my flat this morning, and it feels good to be back home. Still a week off. Nice. I generally do enjoy them. Well, I'm glad. That makes less than 3. That makes me happy. It's fun to share experiences and stuff, right? And I hope it does help you. Like I've said before, I am by no means a trained professional. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I do not have my doctorate. I am just a guy that works in engineering who appreciates the little things in life, and I like bringing some fun to other people. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. And if you can take away something from these talks, then that's good for me. I appreciate that I'm able to help multiple people, with things that are going on. And sometimes that is all it takes, is just that little word of advice from someone.